Albert. In fact, learning from this, we have, in fact, most certainly, we have learning from this. We have outlined what actions have to be done by each aspect of the administration. By police, what are the steps to be taken right from the permission level to the occurrence of the event, to the effect of any such of mob violence or anything that happens, to the post effect of that event. How to deal with every aspect. We are also planning to institute the use of drones for photography or videography of these incidents to identify any perpetrators, any instigators that happen. Videography will be done of all such instances that happen across. Police will be careful in ensuring that they coordinate with the duty magistrate on the ground and have sufficient resources and forces possible. In fact, a case in point, the recent NGO meeting that was there, our police forces were doing the videography of the entire incidents. We had a magistrate on the ground, and any aspect which would be anticipated, an immediate action was already directed to be taken with immediate effect. The duty magistrates have been briefed up of the different aspects of how to do their duties in respect of any magistrate duty that they are given, that they will ensure that sufficient amount of forces, sufficient amount of equipment, sufficient amount of videography will be present at the arena at whichever place they are. They've also been informed and briefed about what are the different aspects of stages of mob control that should be done, starting from miking to the use of water cannons and the tear gases and everything, to avoid any such gathering of public. This instance or incidents has taken away the legitimacy from the crowd of instigators that have done it by use of violence. I believe there is no movement that can be successful with the use of violence. It has to be peaceful, it has to be democratic, it has to be consultative with the government, with the administration. And even in that meeting, Honorable CM Sir was ready to consult this at each level, including the Parliament of, including the State Legislative Assembly. And I believe that such a movement could have only been taken by non-violent means or by use of peaceful measures. And our magistrates and police today have been briefed on everything that had went wrong and should not have been, and everything that should be improved in our future incidences, in our future interactions. And I'm sure that in time to come, you will feel the differences in our implementation of such measures, both in any rally, any incidences, any certain demonstrations, or any meetings that will be done by Honorable CM or other dignitaries and VIPs. And people also learn the best from this instance, that they should engage crowd only when they know that they can control that crowd. They should not. It's a matter of playing with fire. Has there been a place where you can control a mob? A mob is an unthinking crowd, and you should have a very strong mechanism to control or have your thoughts precipitated to the crowd. While the leaders wanted non-violence and non-violent movement, the crowd maybe was not on the same page, and some people who had the right words were able to manipulate these crowd or manipulate the people and take their emotions and charge them to a place of violence. Nobody should play with such a kind of fire unless you are ready to face the consequences of that fire. The groups, I believe, were not right or mature enough to handle that kind of instance that has happened today. And in future, I am sure that they will also take that lesson, and we will also be in a better prepared manner in every sense possible. I completely agree that we will also be augmenting our police infrastructure itself. The use of CCTVs, we have already outlined funds under the District Mineral Fund to augment our police resources by the use of barricades, by signboards, by CCTVs. So that has already been discussed today, also has been discussed today, that all of these things, including the requisitioning for equipments for the police forces right at the headquarter level, will be done right away. We have started movement and interaction on that. Even while during the visit of Honorable DGP sir, respected DGP sir and the IG sir, we have discussed this matter with them as well, and they are taking it up with the headquarters for us. We are also taking it up for all the public buildings. We have recently put up this internal, all the public major offices should have CCTV coverages or camera coverages within their compounds as well. And this matter has also been discussed. The close coordination between the magistrates and police will help us to ensure that such an incidents doesn't occur again, and the technological part will help us that such a technology is a detriment to anybody who even plans to do that, so that they know that already they are being recorded, that it is in plain. I would like to really thank the people who have come out to support the investigation by giving us information about the people who are involved as prime instigators into the entire incident. I understand that they took out their time and effort from their day and took significant level of risk in informing us, and we will appreciate it in every platform possible, keeping their identity secret. But we really are happy for the public who has come out in support of this entire investigation by district administration and the police administration. And we believe that development cannot be without peace. And this incident, though it has affected our psyche for the last 1 week, but I will be very happy if as a district, as a town, we can move forward from here, go back to our lives as normal. This is an one-off incident that will not happen again. It is an one-off incident that was done by some instigators who did not understand the kind of effect that it will have on the public, and they will be booked on that record immediately. 47 arrests have been made, and this will go on to send a strong signal to everybody who ever wishes to cause such an act of violence or such an act of incidents or plan it further on visit of any dignitary or on any public spaces. And I'm very happy that public has come out in support of and against has come out in against such an act of violence, such an act of incidents that has happened by some of these instigators. I hope that we come out of it much stronger. It has taught us a lot of things, and I'm sure that your support and your blessing in this manner has humbled us, has helped us in nabbing some of these key instigators, and will go on to establish a good and a peaceful law and order situation and help us develop the town much further. Thank you.